So it's the 4th of June 2023. I'm on the Mula Negra. It's a marathon 4 corners. Yes, I name all my bikes, mainly because Strava asks you to, and I have to distinguish between them all. So for the last month or so I've had the Sensah, I want to say SLX. In fact, let's get off and have a little look. What's it called? SRX. The Sensah GRX Pro. Yeah, I've had it in my cupboard, just waiting for some time to do it. Obviously I've got some time now, being made redundant. So I've installed it. I'm like taking it for a road test, trying it out. Now, I've always had Shimano gears, which work one way. Those microshift ones worked slightly differently. Let me just negotiate this. This Sensah group set, the SRX Pro, it's 11 speed. The cassette I've got on is 1146. Seems to be working fine. Now I've where am I? Planned a route, I've got no idea where I am. Ah yes. Nice little plate. Yeah, so it's working fine. It's got, apparently, I've never ridden a SRAM group set, but it's got the double tap system. As demonstrated, that changes down and changes up. So you wait for the second tap, second click, and that changes it up one, up to an easier gear. Or you just push the lever a little bit, first click, and it goes to an harder gear. Getting on with it quite well actually, it's working fine. I mean, out of the box it should be doing, shouldn't it? But with these Chinese group sets, you don't really expect them to work correctly, do you? But to be honest, I've had two Shimano. No one changed great. First one on the old road bike, could never really get the, well, between fourth and first gear it was really ropey changing. I tried everything with it, but it never really worked. The second one that this bike originally come on, could not get second gear. One click up, down to an harder gear. Could not get second gear. It would go from third to first or first to third. When I was doing a tour, first time around it, up in Scotland, I toggled around with it a lot and changed the tension on the cable, which worked for a while. Then it went back to, as it were, chair. So if I can find a nice quiet spot to show you the group set, talk about it a bit more, I will do. Till then I've just got to get through with weight and stuff. So I'm on Silverdale Trail. Some graffiti I like, but that's just ridiculous, pathetic. So I'm just, well, I'm not really reviewing, I'm just test riding these SRX Pros, the Sensah ones. Now to me they look okay. I don't really have much experience with these, with like group sets and stuff. I've had Sora and I've had those microshift Adventex. They worked, what can I say. These work great, straight out of the box. They're £150 off of AliExpress. Now you obviously don't expect, you don't have high expectations of Chinese stuff, but these are working fine. I mean, you'd expect them to, but you know, Chinese. So they use the double tap system. They look at pretty good to me. My wrapping's not great. But yeah, they look good. Double tap, one by, that's just a brake. This is my Mula Negra. Use it for everything. I've used it as a touring bike, general just shopping bike in its guise now, but also gravel. So they're the shifters. You got those in the packet, and you got the rear derailleur chain and the cassette. Now the cassette's 1146, went on fine. I've got issues. That's wobbly. It's not the cassette that's not fitted right. I'm pretty sure it's the pre-hub. I tried servicing it and I think I made matters worse. I couldn't take it off. Every YouTube video I watched said use a 10mm Allen key. My 10mm Allen key just went through it, so whether it needs a bigger one. I did see some Park Tool thing that said 12mm, so whatever. So I put that on, put this on, worked fine, straight out of box, no problem. I did have an issue with how that threaded, because it went down there. I'm thinking, well, where does it go? I had to watch a video, and there's like a little hole it feeds through. Ingenious. I don't know whether Shrams are like that, but I know the Microshift and the Shimano's I've never seen. Not the ones I've used anyway. So yeah, it's working fine. It's 11 speed. There's a bit of noise when I'm putting a bit of power on, but I think that's because that's a bit wobbly. But nothing to write over. I mean, it's working absolutely great. Everything else is like what I had on before. I had the Microshift. That were an awesome group set as well, as far as I'm concerned. Compared with the Microshift, that's nicer rubber. It's more spongy. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Obviously I got interrupted, someone come along, I don't like talking to you. There's people around, makes me look a little bit crazy. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to say about this group set I've just fitted. I'm road testing at the moment, see if everything's alright. I've got issues with the pre-hub anti. I suppose while I'm at it, the headset, I took that off. Yeah, got a bit of time on my hands at the moment, obviously. And that rusted to hell. There's new bearings and stuff, but I've ordered some. I think I've got the right ones. Not 100% sure, to be honest. Well, the top ones I haven't got the right ones. Not the same, but I think might work. We'll see. So yeah, so the Sensah SRX Pro, working flawlessly. It's working fine. I don't have any issues with it as such. It works just as well as any other group set I've used. So yeah, I'd advise, if you want to, I'll say working on a budget, I think you can actually get, it is cable pull, bear that in mind. I do believe they are going to bring, or they have brought a hydraulic one out, but for this bike, which I use for just everything, I want it to be easily maintained. Yeah, I know hydraulic brakes aren't that difficult to maintain, but I just like the simplicity of cable pull. That said, I do use hydraulic on all my mountain bikes and everything, and if I had a road bike, well no, not a road bike, if I had a more serious gravel bike, I would use hydraulic on that as well. So I don't know whether there's anything more for me to say about it. I mean, it works fine. Oh, let's say if you want more information, more like technical, more that sort of stuff, check out YouTube guy, what's his name, Trace Velo. He seems to know all about this sort of stuff. I'm just, like I say, road testing. I'm not getting any like expert opinion or anything. I'm just like road testing it to see if it works as advertised, and it does. It does for me anyway. I do find it a bit hard to oh no, it's changing fine. It's just if I backpedal it goes down in the cock. It's probably how I've adjusted it, to be honest with you. But it seems it's working fine. So yeah, so it is the 4th of June 2023. That's my little review or road test, first reaction if you want to call it that, of the Sensah SRX Pro. put a link to everything somewhere. Yeah, one thing, there is a reach adjustment thing. I don't know whether it's reach adjustment or some sort of brake adjustment thing. As Lisa said, I'm having to reach quite a bit with my tiny little hands. It's not affecting me. It's not affecting me at all, really. It's just one of those things. Alright, so one thing I did forget to mention, the clutch. You can't switch it on and off. The clutch on the derailleur, obviously. You can't switch it on and off. And I think you can adjust it if you take the covering cap off. Now I think I have been hearing some slap-a-doodle with the chain. I'm not too sure whether it's just as it is or what. I know I never noticed it with Micro X when I used that. Obviously before that I had a triple saw, what the bike come with. So there is that as well. So the clutch, I don't know about, to be honest. I'm sure to looking at it when I get home. It has, they call it a chain stabilisation system. It's basically a clutch type thing. I'd call it a primitive clutch, for the best description. One last thing I didn't mention, braking's a bit different than the Advent X one. I can't remember how it were with Saurus. The Advent X was a bit squishy. Now obviously the cable pulled disc brakes, spires I think, so they're never going to be great in terms of modulation. These are quite powerful, shall I say powerful? I don't know if you could call it powerful. Not really any modulation in it, if you know what I mean, like there's no feel, perhaps rather than not, sort of business. There's the bumpy road, so I've got one last thing to say. Internal gearing. It's the only problem I had with Advent X. I wanted to put a bag there, and this is why I wanted to change it as much as anything else. There are a number of reasons why, but not because it weren't any good. Advent X was good, but that's why I like Advent X. Swap it to a mountain bike, no problem. No weird goat links or anything like that with its white range cassette or anything. But it's nice to have all this real estate here. To put a bag there